Picture this. You're less than a mile from downtown San Antonio. You're driving down one of the major streets, St. Mary's. You see this little small shop. It looks like a small cafe, and behind it is an acre of some of the most lush, beautiful vegetation you've ever imagined. Now, this location is called The Good Kind. The chef, Tim the Girl from New York City, came down and established it, and it's a whole big complex that you can get married at. You can have cocktails with friends. You can go hang out at dinner under the patio or one of the cool little spots. And it's one of the most hidden gems and coolest features of Southtown San Antonio. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Jen White. She's the Director of Operations here at The Good Kind / Ivy Hall. I want to say thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Talk about this spot, because it's crazy unique.
It is our secret garden that we have here in Southtown.
And secret is the right word.
Right.
Because you can pass right by this on St. Mary's and it looks like a small, tiny little cafe. But it is, I mean, how big is this?
We sit on a little bit over an acre of land here in Southtown.
Wow.
So we are in a historic district. Our building was actually built in the late 40s.
Wow.
It was initially called a gasateria. And then it turned into a Sunglow in the 60s and 70s and just kind of evolved after that. The Ivy Hall building was actually the mechanic bay for the Sunglow. And then we took it over a year ago, February.
Sure.
And we've just been trucking along ever since.
So February 2019, Tim McDermott, or we love to call her Tim the Girl.
Tim the Girl.
She, you know, a little backstory. She's from Canada, went to New York, and then, you know, came to our cool little town of San Antonio, and then she went catering the Pearl.
Yes.
And then acquired this thing in
Exactly.
Southtown.
So we initially started, Tim the Girl catering.
Sure.
So it was off-premise catering.
Right.
And she did a lot of things with the Pearl and the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And then we were offered the opportunity to have a kiosk in the food hall. And that's how The Good Kind started.
For sure. So, Jen, talk about the cuisine, the vibe, the drinks, and what we can do at the Ivy Hall here.
So The Good Kind is its own little private oasis on that side as well.
Sure.
We focus on healthier, on-trend foods, I would say. We try to source organic when possible.
Right.
Everything more on the healthier side,
Right.
the natural, organic side. We cater to vegans, vegetarians.
My son's one, he loves it here.
Gluten-free as well. We do cold-pressed juices. Lots of botanical cocktails with our cold-pressed juices.
Which I love.
So those are very light, refreshing, and it makes you feel good about having a cocktail in the garden.
Yeah. And then what about the Ivy Hall?
So Ivy Hall is our venue space. So you have access to the gardens and Ivy Hall. We seat about 100 in there.
Wow.
A seated reception style. We can do about 150. The grounds itself, we're looking at about 400. We have weddings, we have corporate events, we have corporate retreats.
So if I wanted to just buy the whole thing out, could I do that?
Yep.
Well, for the best private oasis in just south of downtown, you go down St. Mary's.
1127.
1127,
Yep.
Sorry. South St. Mary's. Don't pass it. A little roundabout where you park. It's The Good Kind, and it's the Ivy Hall. Check it out, and that's it for this week. We'll see you next time.